So why is Shark gracing our presence?
All right.
Today.
Do you want to give some context first, or?
Well, we've been texting him recently about like hanging out, and he keeps alluding to this like surgery he had, where he's just like, I can't.
It's a lobotomy.
Like, you would have thought that already happened.
Yeah.
But like he just kept going. I can't hang out right now. I'm still healing.
I'm
Like,
healing.
I'm healing. I'm like, oh, how bad was it? Like everybody was kind of like just like curious about it. He's like, it wasn't that big of a deal, but he underwent the knife and needed some time to heal. He's all healed up right now, but like I had no clue. Like what he told me happened didn't even come to mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking about he may have pulled something like laugh. I don't know.
Sure.
But what he revealed, I'll give it to the Shark now. I want the Shark.
I'm just going to put some context. In the audience, we have our good friend P. Scotty.
Yeah.
He hasn't heard this
that's
yet.
very Luis Gomez.
So he's going to be hearing this just the first time, just like you, Sanker. So a couple weeks ago, I had what is known as a thrombosed hemorrhoid.
A thrombosed hemorrhoid. Hey, P. Scotty, could you look at that camera and make sure it says recording? Like a thrombosed hemorrhoid, which is in your ass, I assume?
Yeah, it's like on your asshole. It's a hemorrhoid, but it's clotted.
Yeah.
It's like the blood is clotted.
Okay.
It's
All right.
extremely painful. You can't sit. You can only imagine what taking a dump is like.
Does it say how it occurs?
Well, basically, if you're dehydrated, if you're backed up, and you strain too hard on the toilet, basically, right?
Okay. All right.
And so it was bad for like a week, and it was really painful. So I'm like, I'm tapping out. I'm going to the hospital because I need some help.
Sure.
He tried. He told me some home remedies.
Yeah, I tried home
Just his
remedies.
Asian wife fingering him.
You know, you Google, you look up the home remedy.
Oh, we've all had that remedy.
Home remedy. Yeah.
I mean, from his wife. Sorry. That's rude.
Please
You
continue.
better be sorry. That's pathetic.
All right.
Talk about low brow.
So, finger in the butt. What happened?
Yeah, so I go into the hospital. I explain what's going on.
This fucking idiot hurt himself trying to take a poopsie. All right.
I didn't let nature take its course. And, you know, I'm in my gown, and they make me strip.
Yeah.
And I'm laying on the bed, and they ask me to turn sideways. And they're like, the doctor will see you shortly.
Turn sideways and stick it straight up your canyon. Sorry.
They told me to sit sideways, but I was on my back with my legs spread over my shoulders.
Spread eagle.
I was in baby pose. You grab your toesies.
Then the doctor walks in, takes a look. He's like, oh, yep, that's clotted. All right, needle, clunk. Puts the needle in.
Wait a
Yeah.
second. He's like speeding over this right now. It was
am
an
I?
older man.
Yes,
like,
sorry,
doctor.
let me
It was
clarify.
an
He-
old man doctor.
Old man doctor.
Took one look at his asshole and went like, "You're clotted," and was like kind of horrified, but was like used to what he saw. Came back and sliced his asshole.
Yes.
And this was Vince.
I was legitimately in shock for a moment
Yeah.
because it happened so fast. I'm talking in the span of 3 minutes between when the doctor walked in and then when he left after slicing my fucking ass open.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I pressed the wrong button. When he sliced his ass open, this is what he said. My mistake.
Thank you for clarifying. Then, I tell the doctor, I'm like, that's it? And he's like, yeah, unless you want another one. I'm like, no.
Oh, a cheeky doctor. Don't you fucking hate a cheeky doctor?
Do I ever? So he gives me a prescription, and then he's like, go to Shoppers Drug Mart, get this filled. So he gives me some gauze, and I'm like, fuck, what the fuck just happened? I'm in shock.
Yeah.
So I make my way over to Shoppers Drug Mart, and then I'm walking in the pharmacy, and I'm wearing shorts. And then there's some homeless guy, because it's a cracked out area of Brampton, and all you hear is, and then I look, there's a trail of blood leaking down my leg, and
Yeah.
a whole line going from the parking lot into the Shoppers Drug Mart to the pharmacist area.
Like a horror movie. Like somebody
Yeah.
slowly walking with an axe behind him. Just a trail of blood in the
God.
shoppers.
Yeah.
And Flo.
Yeah, no kidding. So I make my way, I just like bolt out of there like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The homeless guy in Brampton said this.
Yeah.
No, where the fuck? Oh, why isn't it working?
Try a different button. Just see what happens. I don't know.
What happened?
You're so excited. Just say the noise.
He ruined the moment.
Oh my god.
Try it one more time. I don't know. I have no idea.
What was it
Oh,
going
was
to
the
be?
volume down?
What was the noise?
You motherfucker. What are
I'll close it. And reopen it.
you? Oh, so on point with the sound effects.
I know
today.
you're getting so good, and technology's failing you. Our screen's not working.
No.
We're really struggling today.
So, so then after that, went home, cleaned myself up, and that doctor knew what he was doing because the day after...
Because he climaxed.
I had like a 98% improvement, and the problem was taken care of immediately.
You motherfucker, what do you do?
There you go.
There you go.
I think I figured out what happened. Did you press the numlock button that makes it not work anymore?
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
I feel like a numlock.
So, cooch that bleeds. So what? So how did the doctor know what he was doing? I don't understand that.
Well, if I'm going by what he said, apparently this is extremely common, and he sees it all the time because this went beyond routine. This was another day in
Most
the
of my
office.
patients bleed profusely in public. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. And he was telling me this is actually one of the most minor things that I do. I was like, okay.
So it's pretty recurring. It's on his menu.
Yeah.
Like just
Again, from if you look at his experience, because he must have been between 55 and 60 around there.
Yeah.
And the way he acted and the efficiency and the fact that he didn't even take he's just like, yep, this blunk, slice, bleed, bye.
Right.
And what did the nurse do again? Like she
packed-
told you to stop being a fag. She's like,
No,
just put a tampon in there. You'll be fine.
Yeah. She was cracking jokes because you know what? You could tell they get this all the time because they just probably have a whole repertoire of like the same one-liners that they got to say. So
Sure.
It's like, you have the attractive nurses like, oh, I bet you don't want me to look at that.
Was she attractive?
It's okay.
I think the bar has gone down for attractive nurses. Like now, if they're just like an okay 40-year-old woman, you go home and you're like, nurse was pretty hot though.
Now it's like anything but Filipino is